fighting. I see the lies in their mind and you can't decide cause they only blinding. Go away and go from the bad guys, follow my advice cause they're gonna be biting you. They're gonna kill if you let them through. Go, mommy, go now. I really don't want to see you cry. Mommy, go now. I really wanna brutalize, let him agonize, cause it's gonna be biting you. They're gonna kill if you let them through. Go, mommy, go now. I really don't want to see you cry. Mommy, go now. I really wanna brutalize, let him agonize, cause it's gonna be biting you. Violence in your eyes and it's a silent fighting. I see the lies in their mind and you can't decide cause they only blinding. Go away and go from the bad guys, follow my advice cause they're gonna be biting you. They're gonna kill if you let them through. Go, mommy, go now. I really don't want to see you cry. Mommy, go now. I really wanna brutalize, let him agonize, cause it's gonna be biting you. They're gonna kill if you let them through. Go, mommy, go now. I really don't want to see you cry. Mommy, go now. I really wanna brutalize, let him agonize, cause it's gonna be biting you. They're gonna kill if you let them through.
streaming. Watch this. I'm gonna take Penny down, and then Autumn's gonna buy Penny. Hi, Jess! Hi!
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have water up. Like, instant. Like,
okay,
instant.
well, I mean, now that she said that, I opened up fucking Twitch.
And that's fine, she already bought Penny. I told you she would.
Oh, no, but I gotta spend all my money on water.
Yeah, except I want another water bottle, and I didn't grab
Maybe I should do that.
I need my water.
I could...
Drink water.
I have to go get a water if you want me to drink water. Do you want Ryan to start session?
No, go get a water.
Fudge,
go
Ryan!
Finishing my
Your
mouth.
hydration is
You're a
the most
monster.
important.
Why is it so angry? I
Now
guess
Jish
you guys are getting a downward shot at me.
Thank you, Jish. I appreciate the help.
I'll be back.
Oh, I know why it's doing this. I know why it's doing this, because you guys have to watch it before.
You know what?
That's fine.
Okay, you know what? I think me and Jish may have gone overboard.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I were to spend all my channel points on drink waters,
She'd have to drink a gallon.
it'd be 180 drink waters.
Oh. She's a sip 10 times. Can't wait for that for her to come back to that one. I probably look like shit, but whatever. I was like shit. I don't know why I'm saying that.
I would agree with you, but Drunk Star said otherwise. Therefore, it's not true.
You know,
anytime Shadow needs a confidence boost, I just remind him that the gay guy, when he was drunk, said he was hot.
Hey, nice.
However, I think the funniest comment of last session was him saying that Autumn's exposing my bald spot. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was like so fucking perfect.
Thanks, Autumn.
It's
I
fine.
appreciate the comment.
Just remember, anytime you want to attack him, just have Tiff send thing 3.
Thing 3. Oh yeah, right. Dude, that would hurt my soul if I ever got called Thing 3.
It's his fault for dyeing his hair that color. And wearing a red hoodie.
I'd say I dye my hair, but I'm not gonna have much time with it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
He set himself up real bad.
I am the only one out of all of my siblings that has not dyed their hair.
Even your older brother, Dale?
Yeah, he dyed his black. He doesn't do it anymore. He sticks with his dirty blonde.
Ah, yes. An edgelord just like myself. Dude, I remember growing up in... I remember growing up and seeing emo hair, and I was like, yes, I want to have that.
Also, can
And,
I just say,
I'm
the
so
fact
glad
that you
I
actually remember my older brother's name.
I don't... Yeah, it's almost like we're friends or something, dude.
True.
I've only ever mentioned my brother once. And I don't even know if any of you guys remember his name.
I honestly, I always forget I forget.
Yeah, same, because he's barely been in my life.
Exactly. Like, I just forget because I'm like, he's always been on his own.
And the funny thing is, I didn't even know his name. So his name is Sebastian, and whenever I'd make a fantasy character, always would use the name Sebastian for a fantasy character. I was like, God damn it.
If it makes you feel better, sometimes I forget Tiff has a brother.
Yeah, same. That one kind of throws me through a little bit of a loop. For the longest time, I didn't know you had
And I always
her.
forget
forgot you had a
her
sister.
sister. Good. Just don't remember her. The less she exists, the better. Oh wait, this is live. She's never gonna watch her VODs.
One day she's just gonna watch through her VODs and absolutely body us.
Yeah.
She's
Start
gonna go
watching
through
on the 8th episode of
Yeah.
Sea Breaths.
Neither of
Perfect
those
person
look
to
like
ruin.
water, but they're liquids.
You know what? They're liquids, and I'm pretty sure one's a Gatorade, so that's lots of electrolytes.
They've always got Gatorade
That's
there, dude.
healthy
Like,
We
for
got
you, right?
fucking laws here.
I'm so happy you said that. Also, you're up to 11 drink waters, by the way.
What the frick, boys? And
No,
Autumn.
okay, no, okay.
do you
thank
want me to redeem all of my points on it?
You have
Yay,
to
there.
drink
Autumn
100
did it.
times, don't
Autumn
do that.
did it too.
If I redeem all my channel points on Drink Water's Tiff, it'll be 180.
I'll ban it.
Oh.
And
I'll
that's
take it away. I can
Time
take it
out.
away.
Tiff,
granted.
are
That's
you-
not counting. It actually might be more because that's not counting my decimal.
Tiff, I just thought of something. If we were to add a sound, it should be that we got fucking
We got
laws around
fucking
here.
laws here. Oh
That'd be
man,
so
can I get that sound bit? Oh my god, now I want it. No, I need that for
You
either
need that
like my
the
bits. Yeah, Glenn and
The
I had
bits.
the same thought. The bits. You said 8,
The
Glenn?
bits, huh?
8?
For your I'm not redeeming.
Hmm?
So it's just the 11. It'd be 180 if I did it. What? I'm sure they have a streamer like
There.
censorship
11
thing.
sips. 11 sips.
Oh, it's 12.
12?
It's 12.
God.
Jish said 12.
Okay.
Jish might have
Make it 13.
Freaking Glenn. I thought it was Glenn at first.
No, I'm not spending any more of my channel points. I need to be the richest person for when you get the gambling bot.
Oh, true. I think it saves everything for that.
I will continue to spend my money and make them drink water.
It's just gonna be me starting bets and hiding chat from you of how long it'll take you to notice that Anne's about to die from thirst or hunger.
Oh my god.
But you know, I think
think
Oh,
we're
Autumn did a woo.
Final.
What's this?
Whoa.
So, I will refer to you up the channel quite a bit to a supposed layout that was given to you of A1 Castle. This is the layout.
Penny.
So, thinking about that now, I will be back in like 2 seconds.
All right.
That's
Wow,
fine.
hold 2 seconds, guys. It's time to overthrow the DM.
No!
Oh no, that's not how that works. Okay.
Quick, screen cap it so that we know these numbers.
Oh shit.
I don't have my notes. Not that they would
Just
be
take
of
your
any
phone
use.
and take a screenshot or the picture.
Or
My
watch
phone
this,
is
guys.
busy trying to help me find
Busy.
dinner.
Why are you so fucking loud?
Because I'm yelling.
Stop fucking yelling.
Guys, wait, I have an idea. If my computer would never stop
Yeah,
being
DM's
stupid.
gone. DM's gone. Which means Tiff has time to react to those photos.
No, Tiff told
Let
you
me
what
know.
Tiff has to do, and Tiff is going to do what Tiff has to
Hey guys,
do.
But I
go.
have a third one.
Glenn, you
But
can
I have
send
a
it.
third.
When I get to it, I get to it.
Thank God for Green Shot. Thank you,
I
school.
feel
You
like
not
the
fuck
last
me.
one. So. I actually think I've gotten one that I might actually want to use. Actually.
Oh, it's wallpaper engine. I was wondering what that was.
What should I do for dinner?
I don't fucking know.
Twitch chat, what should I do for dinner?
What are you feeling? I know
Tell
I'm
him
not
dog
Twitch chat,
food,
but-
because he didn't say it had to
Food.
be human food.
Oh shit. Yeah, it should be dog food.
Jish with the
She's
get
right.
food. So was that one guy. You're either a Jish or you're Cameron, and just say hi hungry.
No!
You know what you should get? You should get something
There
with
you go.
fish.
Chicken
Or rice.
parmesan.
Ooh,
It's not a
chicken
bad.
parm.
That's not a bad idea actually.
You know what? Jish is the big brain right now.
And the good Italian place closes in 29 minutes, so I can actually
Oh.
order it from the good place.
Righty.
Ah, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Close. Sorry.
Last time we left off in the city of Brass, the party was finalizing and finally ironing out the full extent of their getaway plan and a general thought of an idea about what to do. However, you all went to a very interesting place after a gaseous form travel across the city, avoiding any guards or potential guards that may have went to the spell's casting point. However, upon your entrance into the much more guarded and forbidden part of the city, you found two party members of sorts, of their own right. Or an X-band of adventurers, maybe is the better word for it. However, each of them having their own challenges to battle with. You all were able to secure transport out of this plane and the city itself upon arrival here or another place in the last houses?
That's why these notes didn't look good, right?
However, you all traveled back, making it safe, and arriving back at the tavern in which your moth princess had completely cocooned up, and you all ended your night there in some state of mind or intoxication. But you know you have till around noon, about 4 hours after most of you wake up. I don't know in which order you all wake up in, because you all have to sleep the normal amount of hours.
All I know is I want to wake up first and hide all of the fucking alcohol.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, fuck yeah. Where's the good D20? This is the good D20. 18! What's been rolling?
So,
pretty
there, you look around, and number one, there is a moth-sized cocoon missing out of the front entryway. And you kind of look around a little bit more, and there's also Berg missing, and Senka isn't in this room.
Senka's hard to
However,
find
you
because
look
she can turn
around,
into a
and
bat.
you kind of dig around, and you see this just kind of bottle, almost like this shining kind of glimmer that flashes across your eyes for a second. You look around, you see there's a bottle that just kind of
Jish.
tucked very deep into like the fold of a chair, and you kind of look at it, and you see it's actually something that Senka apparently wrote to Azra. It's addressed S to A, at least.
Just because I'm an owl doesn't mean I'm delivering this for her.
However, it's a bottle of
Hold your
wine, I should say.
ditties to yourself.
It's a little note.
I'm gonna take the note.
Mm-hmm.
And the note was just like leaned against the bottle of wine.
Yeah,
Or-
it was kind of meant to be hidden so you wouldn't find it, hopefully. And it was set in Azra's chair. And maybe Senka thought you wouldn't look there.
I'm gonna pick up the bottle and wave my hand, and the bottle vanishes.
Okay, you do so.
I'm going to hide the bottle of wine.
Turns out that'd be like a really good potion for later. Fuck us. It's disguised.
Hey, you want me to pour some alcohol in Hondora's morning potion of greater healing?
It might taste better.
No.
You never know.
All the good taste gets cooked out.
You know what? You're right.
And
Just burn.
to put it simply, it would be a potion that if you had a second one, the second one would taste better. But it doesn't matter because you only get the one.
God, I'm so glad that I thought something. I'm big brain sometimes, I swear. That's my one egotistical comment of the day.
Yeah.
All right, I put that in my inventory, so I know I have that.
Wow.
Apparently, yeah.
Roaring creatures.
I don't like what's going on in the back room over there.
They're just killing their latest catch. It's fine.
It's the Baylord!
Yeah. Yay.
Last episode.
But looking around, just making sure there's no other bottles of alcohol that I know of.
You only found that one. Everything else is either empty or
Hidden away.
Probably on a person.
on a
hidden.
person. Or I assume you didn't go into Azra's room.
I did not sleep in her room last night, which means I'm probably locked out of her room.
Yeah, because I got Lehman's tiny hut. Ho!
If I
So-
slept in her room, I could get away with it, but I didn't sleep in her room.
So anything that's in the main room, and did Hundor lock his door?
No.
I'm always in Hundor's room.
Yeah, okay, then
Hundor needed
you
a
check
cuddle
there.
buddy because Z wasn't there.
I don't think there's any bottles left in Hundor's room, unless it's in his bag. I don't think so, at least.
There would be in his bag, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not out. So you don't see anything else.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to summon a cauldron and start brewing my daily potion of greater healing.
When Hundar wakes up, he's gonna get up and start doing some stretches. Gotta limber up for the day.
Okay, roll me a Constitution check.
I meant to send that
Athletics,
one.
athletics.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but-
Athletics up,
That
thank
makes so
God.
much more sense.
Even though I'm pretty sure that no, athletics is better by 2. Well, I got a 21. It was an 11. It's kind of low. That's in halvies for me.
You feel pretty limber. You're stretching out. You're ready to pummel something to dust, and you're not gonna pull a muscle when you're doing it.
Oh, thank
And
God.
it seems like your leg muscles are also healing pretty well, since they're pretty fucked up from the lava.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're fine. I'm hardy. Still burns. However, once he's done limbering up, in quotations, he's gonna walk out of his room and go to, Has food been delivered yet? I don't think it has been. Or do we have to order it? I don't
You
remember.
have to order it.
Okay.
We have to order breakfast.
Then I'm gonna go over
There
to
is
the
a bell in the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember. I just didn't know if it was automatic because of the room we got. So I'm gonna walk over, I'm gonna ring it.
Okay.
And then, I don't remember how the rest of it works, but I'll just basically get one of the best breakfasts they have.
Are you getting the breakfast carts?
I'm getting the breakfast cart. Is there a
Okay.
premium breakfast cart?
Yeah. For 50 gold, there's a premium breakfast cart.
50 gold.
Okay, you get the premium breakfast cart. It's got all different kinds of meats from the Beastlands, and there's also a whole lot of fish from the elemental plane of water.
Plane of water.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
However, if you want one of the fish from the elemental plane of fire, there is also one on the table. However, you look at it, and the entirety of the outside of it is covered in charcoal, basically. And you notice that's its skin and its scales. You probably gotta, like, chip through that to actually get to the inside cooked fish in it.
There's a cable, man. He'll eat it.
Roll me a strength check.
By the way, Hundor, when you exit your room to do all this, you catch a whiff of what Grimfoot's creating.
Can I rage?
Burning your nose hair.
What'd you roll?
Okay. I was just hoping to make it a little bit better, but it's average, so I'm not too upset. At 16. I rolled a 10, so I called it average.
Do you, like, try and, like, squeeze this fish? You try and, like, take one of your axes and you, like, prop it under one of your hoofs and you get ready to swing down. You realize, I'm probably gonna take down the whole table. That's not gonna work. So you just kind of go back to, like, kind of chipping at it with one of your, like, hand axes. And then, like, you almost break your hand axe, but you hear the fish crack at, like, the last second. And you look, and this very kind of... It's like this, like, black kind of almost... like the consistency I want to describe. It's like the inside of a crab, kind of. Like that yellow
Yummy.
part in a crab. I can't remember the name of it.
I don't remember the name of it either.
But it's like that kind of consistency and look to it, except it's black. And it just kind of oozes out of it.
Yummy. Okay, I can eat that.
It's not that bad. It's got a little bit of natural spice to it. You can tell there isn't actually any spice added to this. It's just got some natural spice to it.
Yeah.
But it's not like an overpowering or horrible spice.
That's good. So, Grimfoot's still in the room with me, right? Because I smell his concoctions and everything,
Yeah.
correct?
He is stirring over his cauldron.
After taking a big bite of something and gulping it down, Grimfoot, you want anything? There's some bread. You want to make some of that more bread water stuff you made last time?
I didn't drink last night.
I never said, like, the bread water for your food.
That's my hangover cure.
Oh, that's your cure.
What do you think
Never
I
mind.
wasn't hungover and all of your dumbasses were?
I
Yeah,
drank some
that's
of that
why.
shit.
That's why.
Did you feel hungover?
To be fair, I like a drink that night, actually.
You
Never
didn't.
Mind. I wouldn't remember. Never mind.
Did you fucking feel
So you
hungover?
don't even know if it works.
This tasted very...
It was just
Consistency was really
salty
weird.
bread and water.
It was very sludgy. I think you need to break up
It
the
was-
bread a little more.
Yeah. I maybe just not wet bread and eat it. That's a better one.
Ah, yes. Regular people puts butter on their bread. Grimfoot puts fucking water on their bread.
What's left on Hundor's plate?
There's like this kind of tomato-looking fruit that's just kind of sliced next to the fish. And it's kind of like been thrown around a little bit because Hundor trying to break into the fish, but there's just like a decent amount of it still there.
Oh.
It's a nice like green coloring.
And is there any fish remnants, like bits that he couldn't eat?
Yeah, he wasn't able to like fully break into the fish, and you can kind of see that. It's a big fish, I should say. It's like half of your body, Grimfoot.
Big fish.
But he got like most of the outer shell, but you can tell there's something probably in the middle that wasn't fully dug into.
First, I'm gonna take that green fruit thing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw it into my cauldron.
Okay. There's like a couple of bubbling and a hiss, and this like kind of green smoke trail slowly rises up from it.
That
And then
does
I'm
not
gonna,
fill me with
then
hope.
I'm gonna look in the middle of the fish and see what delicious bit he missed.
So you kind of like look in there, and it's some kind of like gland of the fish that probably lets it survive at these harsh climates, and it looks like it's still intact. It's pretty. It's got like kind of you kind of press it a little bit, and it's got like a hard shell to it, but it's got a little bit of give. And you can tell it could probably be cracked open, but it's got to require like a little bit of force to actually crack into it.
If I guide Hundor, can he try to or can I try to remove it so that it's outside, which would probably be easier for him to try to
Make me a medicine check.
medicine. Okay.
Medicine.
19.
Okay, so you kind of pull it out of this fish, and you kind of see and think about it, and it's very similar to like a core of something. This is almost its core. You're not sure what it is, but it could be like a magma fish core or something. It's got a kind of a little shine to it now that you look at it. Not as glimmering as like a clam pearl, but it's got like an obsidian kind of sheen to it.
Maybe I should keep this.
You got to. Not gonna stop you.
I pulled a rock out of the fish you were eating.
Yes.
It's not actually a
keep-
rock.
I imagine it's not actually a rock. Unless it ain't a rock, then I would believe it.
I have a feeling most of what this thing eats gets incinerated.
But like most things on this plane get incinerated. Just by a hotter flame than whatever flame was originally there.
I don't know much about these fish. I don't know if this is
Maybe it's in my book
valuable
of fishing!
or powerful, or if it's got something delicious inside. I don't know.
I very much doubt it's in the book of fishing I have. So I'm not gonna try that. Maybe we could ask Z whenever we meet her back up again. She might know.
How are you doing? You looked very cold and lonely last night.
Were you watching me while I slept?
When do I not watch you while you sleep?
You know, I really wish... I'm not used to it. She's very warm. She's literally made of fire.
This fish got any bones?
Imagine what.
Yeah, there was like a shell inside of it. Most of it, though, is actually this outer carapace. It's kind of like... Yeah, it's a little bit of like a carapace to it, honestly.
Alright.
Very odd.
I'm gonna try to snap off a little bit of either the carapace or a bone.
You can
Bring out a mortar and pestle and start grinding it into a dust.
Definitely takes a while, and you're like wondering at a point of like, am I just grinding away my mortar and pestle here? It's like, no, it's slowly given.
Probably should get a magical one that doesn't have any risk of that though.
Actually, just roll me alchemy kit or tools or what's it called.
23.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're used to it at this point.
I'm gonna actually keep this powder. I was just gonna throw it in the healing potion, but I'll throw it into something else. What was the name of this fish again?
Magma fish.
Magma fish.
Yeah.
All right, and then Grip would just go. there's some. Like, Hundor didn't crack it open all the way, so there's still some flesh and stuff for Grimfoot to like just grab and eat, right?
Yeah, there's still some.
All right, I just grab some of that and just while eating it, I just climb back over the cauldron with like bits of it falling into the potion while I'm eating it.
The problem is Hondor's got some big hands and fingers, so it's kind of hard to get into some of the places in the fish. So there's some.
Grimfoot's little deft fingers are a bit.
So, just to make this clear, I'm not eating. Hundar's eating a lot, but he's saving stuff for Grimfoot and Ezra, so I won't anything. However, it's about now that Hundar's gonna stand up, ever so slightly, walk over to Ezra's door, and just knock.
Is Ezra asleep?
Ezra's not acknowledging the knock at the door.
Okay.
Yeah, with that, he's gonna
There's
sit back
no
down.
answer.
He tried.
You're gonna have to get up soon. We're going to have to stop making the move.
She's probably waiting till the very last second, Grimfoot. I'm not gonna piss her off before we have to do this.
Probably correct that.
We need to be in best spirits as we can be.
In that case, she should get up sooner so that her morning grouchiness goes away.
Not gonna lie, I would agree with you there, but I feel like in this instance, it's just gonna be all day.
No, she'll be distracted.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Besides, you can't be angry and scared.
Do you think,
That's
Dad?
not true. I mean, for me it's true, but for most people it isn't.
Andor, aren't you quite literally incapable of becoming paralyzingly
That's
scared
what I
of something
said.
while angry?
That's what I said. I said it's true for me, but not for most people.
Go knock again.
I get shot, I swear. He's gonna walk back over and knock on the door twice. There, Hundar knocks. He's not being quiet.
Also, our moth is gone.
Yeah, so is the dwarf. And Senka, like the thief she is, nowhere to be seen.
When do we ever see her?
Whenever she decides to make herself fucking present, and clearly that's not going to be today. The worst day to do it, too.
Maybe she's already in there.
I fucking wish. Maybe she's scouting for us. That'd be nice.
You didn't hear your knock, by the way.
You didn't hear it, or she didn't hear it?
She didn't hear your knock, by the way.
I think she heard my knock.
Knock again.
Are you trying to get me shot?
I trust Azra's smart enough not to injure you the day, but we're planning to save her sibling.
She is probably... I remember her drinking last night. She's probably very hungover. She's probably has a massive headache, and I'm making it worse, Grimfoot.
Hondo, the longer it takes for her to wake up, the longer I let this potion reduce.
Hundar is standing next to the door now, just in case a bullet does come flying through, and knocks again, but this time 4 times.
Now that's a threat. How much liquid do you want in your potion?
As long as there's no chunks, that'll be good.
I mean, at the rate you're going, it might just be a solid ball that you have to bite into and chew.
Don't make it do a dang rice ball, dude. Come on.
Not rice ball. Those are dry.
Yeah, I know. It'd be a... God, no, I don't want to think about it, dude.
They're not actually that dry.
You bite into an apple. Tart on the outside, but juicy in the middle.
Oh, it's juicy, all right.
I don't like the way you said that.
I did throw whatever fruit that was into this potion.
Hopefully it gives me
This is
some
how you
fire.
heal your party.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Not how you kill your partner.
This is exactly what that big guy was doing in the other room when he made these potions of fire immunity.
That's true. Grimfoot found the recipe.
Grimfoot's just gonna stare at the
Okay.
door, and then in Azra's head, wake up.
The secret is she's been awake. She's just not doing anything to go out there.
She's
Have
just
you been
laying in
moving
bed
around?
sulking.
No.
No? Okay. I'm just curious if Grimfoot's just been telling Hunter to do this while she's moving around in her room.
She's definitely done movements when he's, you know, hitting the door, so she doesn't have to worry about you, like, hearing her move.
It's not about hearing, it's about the fact that it can sense your direction, and if you move too much, I'll
Sorry.
notice that you're moving. You can sense that it's not Grimfoot at the door, but I'm pretty sure the loud thuds are also...
No, you're using your head as a battering ram, trying to get her up rather than knocking like a normal dwarf would. Actually,
Anyways,
that's questionable.
you have a letter, and we do have a deadline. We're at the point of no return. We're getting your brother. Still no response?
There's still no response.
Andor, open the door.
I'm gonna break the door if I try opening the door.
Ryan, is there a window in this room?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it. How far is that drop down?
It's the you have the penthouse suite, so it's the top of the 3-story. So around 30 feet.
Around 30 feet.
I was gonna try opening the door
I'm
though.
gonna jump out that window. There's...
Okay, are you taking the falling damage?
Yeah, I'm taking the falling damage.
Andor, she just jumped out the window.
Yeet!
Okay, it's in the middle. I think that's
Go make kick out the door, go jump out the window after
15
her.
damage.
No, take
15?
the
Not six- not
stairs. You're gonna
16.
slow yourself down by trying to kick through the
14,
door.
sorry.
14.
Ah, God damn it. Or we'll go down the fucking staircase.
Grimfoot's gonna start bottling jarring the potion.
Don't mind me, I'm just being lazy, Ryan.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't want to do the math.
Do some quick.
I didn't want to do it.
math.
I didn't want to do it. Okay.
Makes sense.
Why can't we just have a simple bard, not one that tries to run away from her problems?
Yeah, but you.
You
both
mean all
hear,
bards? You mean all bards?
Since you're next to the door, you can hear the window open and the sound of her falling out. Actually, well, are you trying to do it stealthily?
I mean, Grimfoot's just saying it because he senses her direction go down.
Oh, yeah, you never. I don't even need to worry. Griffin knows.
Like,
forgetting
it'd be one thing if we were on the ground floor. Because I can't sense distance. but the change of direction's a bit enough to notice.
Well, you land on the streets below. There's a couple of confused fire genasi that just kind of like look at you and like look up at the window, then just shake their heads and keep walking.
Just an insane dragonborn jumping out a window. It's fine.
No, it's just a bard leaving a window early in the morning.
Yeah,
That's
so
just
what every
normal
bard
stuff.
does.
Yeah, that's normal stuff.
Look, those one-night stands get pretty serious.
Yeah. And in the
Griffith's
plane
gonna
of
chase
fire.
after once he jars the potion, though. So Hundor's gonna be the first one out of the building.
Well, are you trying to run away?
Yeah.
Okay. Take a stealth check.
I don't think it's gonna matter considering
I'll
he knows
give you
the
a
direct.
stealth check or a charisma check to try and blend in with the crowds.
Can I do a performance because I'm trying to.
Sorry, yeah, performance. Leave it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Glenn. I'm so sorry. I've had this decided in my mind and how she was handling this for a while. That's a 33 for a natural 20.
I can't roll that high.
So you just kind of pull your hood up, tuck your tail in, and just mesh into this crowd of, like, not super poor, but they're kind of moving towards the market, you're guessing, to try and peddle their wares. And you just kind of get lost in this crowd. And by the time you're down there, Hundor, you look around, you just see a crowd of, like, kind of merchants walking by. Well, I would say roll, but if you roll a natural 20, I'll let you maybe pick up a trail. That's the only way. Just roll me perception, though. I'll give you a check, just in case the best possible outcome for you happen.
No, I did not happen.
Okay, so nothing happens. You do not see. It's just a crowd of merchants walking by.
The bullet dice are great. They're not that great.
Hundor, why are you just standing at the door?
Hundor jumping out the window.
I expected you to be, like, holding her by now.
Yeah, sorry. She not only had a head start because she fell 30 feet, but she also is quite good at not being seen. Sorry.
You can't be that good.
You are... Do I even know if they're linked together? I don't think I've ever known that.
I mean, she's in that direction.
Then fucking follow her so I can find her.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
I can go in her
Well,
direction.
fix
I
Nate
cannot
Bond, then.
pick her out directly in the crowd, though.
Because I
Well,
know
I guess
that they
I'll
did the ritual.
take everyone back to the map, and now you've had a good look at the place you're sneaking into.
Yeah, I hope we all memorized it, took our screenshots, and
I mean, I can pop back whenever.
Alright, we're going after, We're going after Azra. I'm trying to use at least the fact that I know what direction she's in.
Yeah, so
to
I'll
at
give
least
you.
help me be
Are
in the
you
right
using
area.
Tessa?
Yeah, we need Tessa.
Alright,
as
Autumn
much
won't
as she's
get
gonna
yelled at
hate the
again.
heat.
I'm gonna give you a perception check. I'll give you a perception check with advantage. Tessa is going to be... Actually, roll me a Constitution saving throw for Tessa.
See if she can even handle the heat.
I'll give you this check for free, but if she does have that, then she'll have the same effect until you effectively kind of help
A
her out.
14?
Yeah, I'll say that's fine.
She got -1, so
I'll say
14
that's
is good. Perception. I mean, it's high, but it's not a 33. It's a 26.
I mean, you are following a trail basically that is going to be very hard to find out where she actually is going. Especially since these canals, if she took a few turns, you could be on the other side of a canal from her and not have an idea.
Yeah.
But you're following, not in eyesight and nowhere near though. What are you doing now, Ezra?
Ezra doesn't know where to run to. She just knows she can't stay there because they're gonna make her do something she doesn't want to do.
I can sense Grimfoot's direction just as much as he can sense hers.
Man, jumping in that lava looks real nice about now. I don't think Azra really knows what she's doing. She just knows she can't stay where she is right now. So I think she's just going to pretty much do what she did back at the castle when she just doesn't know what to do. She thinks just avoiding the people that are trying to make her confront her problems will solve her problems.
Okay, so you're just trying to hide right now and maintain...
Well, I know I can't hide. They'll eventually hone in on my location, so I have to continuously keep moving to avoid them. So that is what I will do.
Which way are you moving, though?
You know what? We'll do a very traditional way of handling things. We're right where Grimfoot is, right?
Yeah,
That's where the inn is.
tavern is.
1, 3, 4, 8, 7,
Just jumble
6,
it.
5.
Chaotic way to do this.
You could have just done the normal 1 at the top, 8 at the top left.
I guess I'm hugging the bottom wall.
Oh, you're going to the prison, okay.
Yeah, I'm going like this way.
Okay. Go to the harbor. It's getting hotter and hotter the further you're walking down, though. That's
How
what
do you get rid
feel.
of Grimfoot? You take him towards where it's hot.
However, is there anything either of you are doing to try and catch up?
Pick up Grimfoot and start dashing.
Yeah, where are you dashing
What,
to?
am I
You don't
just
know
a-
where she's going.
Am I just the compass of
Yes.
Ezra?
Just a
You just-
compass!
He's holding me out and my
Oh.
nose just turns to point towards her.
Yes.
Oh, I have
Wild.
the Yev phone and the Grim Pass. I'm so happy.
My God.
Grim pass.
I
Yeah, the
can only think of the nose pass Pokemon now. That's just a freaking nose. That's all you are now, Grimfoot. You're just a good nose.
Azra, you're not squandering your likely one and only chance because you're afraid.
Acknowledging our problems means admitting we have a weakness. I choose not to acknowledge that I have a weakness. Using my sending stone to talk to Grimfoot's ring. Or, sorry, my sending ring to talk to Grimfoot. Fuck off, bitch. We can communicate now. It's great.
Wow.
If you behave, I'll open up a portal to Asaya.
No, she'll just hold me accountable for all of my actions, Grimfoot. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly the point.
You're just trying to get her in more trouble.
It's like a father trying to bribe their daughter with ice cream.
Except it's basically her girlfriend.
Yeah. I mean, Some type of
And-
cream, you never know.
Hey,
Again, Grimfoot is the creepy uncle or the
I don't
creepy
know if they've
grandfather.
actually put a label on it yet, to be
Yeah,
honest.
bards can have girlfriends. If that's even a thing that bards can have.
I don't think Azra's put a label on it. I don't think Asaya has either.
Bards being in
Despite
a
them basically
relationship,
being a couple
why?
at this rate.
Wait, sorry. Bards being in a committed relationship? What?
That's accurate. That's more accurate.
Bards could be in committed relationships. They just might be in like
Azra
10
was.
of them at a time.
Azra was in a
yeah.
committed relationship. Technically speaking, Azra was in a
Yeah.
committed relationship until he basically
Ran
abandoned
away.
her. Yeah, ran away.
Ran away.
Ran away. I'm trying to think of a good snazzy comeback to Grimfoot. And I've came up with a couple, but none that I really like.
It's fine. I guess Hundo and I will go on our own, and hopefully we can handle this.
Ezra, can you make a perception check for me?
Yeah. Open the mimic. Swear, if I see that red dragon bitch ass motherfucker heading towards that where my sibling is, I'm fucking Ezra's probably gonna turn around.
We already know he's gonna be there.
Okay, but Azra doesn't want to acknowledge the problems that are about to incur. She is running from her problems and has been this whole entire time. And I hate to tell Ryan, but I rolled absolute crap. Despite having a great passive perception, my active perception is crap. I have a total of 5. Because I rolled a 2.
I mean, you're kind of, as you're getting closer to the harbor, there's like something really big in the harbor, and like the heat that's radiating off of the lava is like too hard to kind of see at first, and it's like very bright. But it just like looks like a giant red shape.
Oh god!
But there's like also kind of like some gold that's glimmering off of it, so it just kind of like also blinds you a little bit. But
Right.
it's sitting on the lava, so it has to be a ship. It's kind of hard to see what's on it.
Perfect place to take Grimfoot, he'll get blinded. Hey, they'll have a chance to get closer to me though with the way angle I took.
It's also with you looking at what was over in the harbor.
Yeah, because when I
Just
get
a quick kind of glance.
to like this point, they can basically do a sideline. Because I don't
Yeah.
know where the place is to cross over the canal.
Just both of you give me any skill check that you choose to try and catch up to Azra. And you have
Okay.
to beat
Can I
whatever
try to
they
use
roll as a performance check.
Okay.
No, a stealth check, because
I
there's
mean,
no
you
one
can
around
give me
here.
performance and add their 2 rolls together to find me.
I'm gonna say stealth now at this point.
Can I use survival to basically be trying to track her using the mental location and any kind of idea of how Azra's moved in the past?
I want the
I'm just gonna say, but this is also to try and kind of catch up with her. So just any 2 skill checks, they can be kind of anything as long as you can talk me into it. And it's gonna be against her stealth to try and find her.
They're not gonna like me, and I'm gonna tell you that now.
I really want to use survival,
Didn't use it.
but yeah, I
They-
want to use survival.
You can use any check you want. I'm just giving you. It's basically just a skill contest.
Alright.
But the only reason I say charisma won't work in stealth in this case is because that would mean you would have to like spot down and kind of build a cover a little bit with the figures around you, and in this case you want to keep moving, so it would be more stealth.
Can I use athletics?
I don't.
Yeah, because you are physically running to try and catch her, so yes.
Yeah, that's what
I don't think she's gonna like me.
Yeah, same. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, well, you rolled higher. Well, you rolled higher than me.
The number is 30.
I got a
I-
31
What is
on survival.
what was Ezra's stealth?
27?
Okay. So I'll say you catch sight of Azra, and you just kind of see her about 200 feet down the road a little bit. There's just like a crowd of people in between you, though.
Yeah.
However, I will say, since Hundor was bolting, it's not easy for him to hide. So you see
she's
him
definitely.
running to catch you. You have a reaction. or whatever you
Man,
should
Handor, if I could not, by steering your horns, we've gone in the perfect direction.
Taking everything in him not to punch upward right now.
You know as well as I do this is necessary.
To necessary evil.
necessary.
It's just an evil at this rate.
Well, when it comes to a contest of speed, we both know who has the upper hand here, Handor.
Just turn one of those flying birds.
I'm not turning you into shit. Your legs are faster than hers.
Her legs are faster than hers. I mean, he's not wrong.
No, that was merely just a joke.
I'm doing everything I can to avoid wasting my magic, because what we're about to do, I'm probably going to need everything I've got.
Ugh. I'm like an angry dad when I made a fucking joke.
You can make the jokes once you catch her.
I'm gonna get shot
You might
when
be-
I catch her.
She's not going to shoot you out here in public.
Yeah.
Even she's not that dumb.
She jumped out of a 30-foot window to get away from us.
Would you not do the same if we were trying to force you to do something you didn't want to do?
Yeah. And I'd probably be able to, I don't know, maybe.
Be able to be a higher building. A lot higher building.
I could follow the max velocity and be fine. Yeah, fine is stretching it.
The point is,
Raging.
Handor, we need you to catch her, but she's a slippery bitch, and just as well good as you at slipping things as you are catching them.
Let's just catch
Josh.
her already.
We also have to make it look like we're not trying to kidnap her in the middle of the city of Brass.
That's
Thanks,
easier said
Jish.
than done.
Go blast Robert
She's
with
not
all
wearing
love.
any kind of slave markings.
Just also tell Bobbert he's not live on Twitch, but he posted he has Twitch
And while
live.
I do have a spell that
Wasn't
can
very
help
nice.
us
I went and
here,
looked.
that's a lot of magic.
There's a reason I have not cast Dimension Door and I'm just straight running.
Because technically... Oh no, it's a charisma save. Never mind. I could have tried to force a seeming appearance to make her look like a slave, but it's a charisma save. I'm not getting Azra to fail that.
Nope.
It would have been a great idea for anyone other than Azra.
Hi. My name's Azra and I'm a bitch.
What are you both doing? The longer that you take to wait,
I-
the quicker that she probably bolts.
I cast Bola.
I cast Bola.
I don't have Bola. I've got ice weapon. Can I make ice ball? No. Ice can't exactly rope.
Especially here.
Oh wait, if I create 2 ice hammers, tie them to each end of my rope, then I do have a bola. Except, it's a Hundor bola because the hammers I can make are 2-handed and heavy. And that
That's
might
a
do more harm.
bola.
I wouldn't want to be hit by that bola. Not at all. Oh wait, I can summon a lance. I'm riding Hundor. I've got mounted combat.
I'm fucking dead.
Ezra, they're just kind of staring at you. Just like,
I told Hundor to charge her.
are
He
you
is.
charging?
He is.
Okay, so I told you there's a group of people in between you both. Are you just charging through those people?
Athletics?
What?
How
What did you
big's
say?
the group of people?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's you would have to weave in between them,
Dang it. I was
Or-
gonna. I wish I had.
or
I wish
you would
we
have
had
to
jumped.
tell them to get out of your way. But you know, it's gonna happen.
I can intimidate.
Are there any Ifrit among the people?
Make a charisma check.
Because I need to know if there's Ifrit, because I won't command an Ifrit. But I'll gladly yell at anyone else here.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Roll me- actually, I'll give you an insight check.
Command on a free. Command a free. See what happens.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you just kind of like quickly glance across the crowd and just kind of take in postures and kind of heights and everything. There's 1 or 2 maybe. You're not sure how high ranked they are, you don't know that. There's no guards in this immediate vicinity, you can tell that.
The thing is, I'm good at lying. How can I lie to make these people move out of the way?
Ezra has no need to stay here. She's just gonna bolt now, because you said I saw them.
Yeah. Hundo, just go. We're gonna have to weave. She's gonna gain distance on us.
So athletics.
Athletics is more of a
Push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, unless you're trying to jump the crowd. Jump the entire crowd. If you are trying to
I don't
jump
have
the
the jump
entire
Pump
crowd,
your Air
sadly.
Jordans. Come on.
If you're trying to jump the entire crowd, I'll give it to you. But
Yeah,
if
sure.
you're gonna have to roll an athletics check, and if you roll bad, it can
It's
go really
bad.
bad.
Okay. Well,
This is
let's see
very-
if it goes really
I'll
bad.
give it to you, but it's a
Okay,
risky
that's
check.
not bad. Oh, thank God.
I can't believe this.
29.
Okay, you jump the entire. You kind of see. There's a little bit of an elevated space, and you're kind of on a pathway that's leading down towards the lava itself. So you take that time and that extra little height that you get to jump in kind of a running style dive into like a somersault, and you jump the entire group. There's a couple of them that clap as they think it's some kind of performance, as they're more tourists, and then you see 2 of the Ifrit just kind of cuss you out in Ignan, which... But, you clear, and I'll say you jumped like 50 feet, so she is now 150 feet away from you? I think that's what I said. She's 200 feet away.
Keep going.
However,
Hundo.
they just jumped a populace that you were kind of hiding behind a little bit as you kind of took your distance to walk over to the side and look. But, yeah, you could take another look or you could run away.
I'm just gonna chase her. I don't know if that was part of the answer. I was kind of messaging off for a moment. I'm sorry. What were the options, Ryan?
I was talking to Azra.
Oh,
Hey, you
I'm
did
still
your
running.
action. Okay, you're full on running.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so
gave up
they-
the fact that they were behind me.
So are you sprinting or are you like just going? Are you dashing? I should say.
I am, because I wanted to see this. If they caught up to me there, I'm dashing like that way now. And it's not a full-on dead sprint. Hundor could still catch me without dead sprinting. Because I don't want to bump into people. More like a graceful dance through.
Just roll me a acrobatics check, and you can beat Hundar. I will say you stay at the distance that you were at before, which is 200.
Okay. What was the roll again?
Was it 27?
What am I
Yeah.
adding
It
to
was
it?
you rolled a 27, right?
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics now? Okay. I rolled an 18, so that's 26.
Okay, so he is gonna gain on you again. I'm gonna set what's your running speed, Hundor?
50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's faster than me. I only have a 35.
In dead
Like
sprint,
using-
I know he's the faster one.
That's
So,
100 meters.
You can tell you're going to be caught just through angles and the fact that he's a lot faster.
He's got Grimfoot on his head, kind of
Yeah.
pointing the best point out in the crowd.
They're about 100 feet away now, though.
Do I even have anything I can do at 100 feet to stop Azra?
Ice Bola.
Azra!
Ice Bola.
I love the ice bowl idea, but it is not good for this situation. That's more of, hey, we've got something Hundor size that we want a bola. We've got to give Hundor a homemade bola to do it. I really can't do much other than. Kyoto's gonna have to keep going, Noah.
Okay. I want another acrobatics versus athletics contestant. Do you try and avoid people, or jump over them, or avoid them by very crazy athletic means?
27.
Yeah, no.
You whiff?
It's 9.
Okay. Yeah, they're about 50 feet away now, and you know if you don't do something, they will catch up to you in the next 6 seconds.
No, I won't be petty on that one. I guess I'm gonna end up getting caught. I don't know if there's much I really want to do.
Are you conceding them?
Sadly, I She's not gonna stop running, because she'd never concede.
She's not gonna lose by her own accord.
Okay,
She's
here.
she
Yeah,
wants to
make
be
another
caught.
perception check then. We'll see if that glimmering.
Nah,
catches your
she's
eye
not
and
even
makes it stop.
looking. I just
Okay.
imagine Hundor grabs her by one hand by the collar and her legs just leave the ground at this rate. However, I did forget to do my spell list at the end of that rest, so I am gonna correct my spell list.
Okay.
Because there's 2 spells I wanted to change. Because I don't need these.
Yeah, but you catch up to her, Hundor, and I don't know if Hundor would grab her.
I don't know what he's doing, but
I'm trying to think of a non-suspicious way of being able to restrain her.
that's funny, Autumn.
I like how Ryan just shook his head. No.
Tying someone up in the middle of the street, in any way you do it, is not possible to be discreet about it.
Never know.
Unless you really convince someone it's pretty good performance.
Just starts dancing like the cha-cha. It's a performance. I'm not holding her against her will.
However, you caught up to her.
Yeah, I guess I'll just pick her up by one arm at this rate.
Okay, he kind of grabs you by like the bicep and then just like slightly picks you up off the ground so you can't run, but not enough to be uncomfortable.
So how was your morning exercise?
Put me the fuck down before I kick your shin in.
I don't think you can even reach my shin.
You have to hold her a little bit higher if you do want to say that.
Under, I am not that short, much that shorter than you.
And actually, when you're holding her like this, she is a
I am almost
head
7.
height?
I'm an inch shorter from 7 feet tall.
yeah. So she's about like a head height if you're lifting her like this away from you. She's almost looking in your eyes right now. It's close.
Are you
At least come up with a
really...
good burn. You had plenty of time to think of one. Three more.
Right now I'm trying to save my energy for later. I don't care if I'm coming up with a good burn or not. I feel like Glenn eats salad like a giraffe would eat
No,
salad.
it's a turtle. It's like a turtle
Turtle?
eats salad. Yes. Come on.
Why is everything?
I'd ask what time it is,
concentration?
but
This charade was about. Actually, the distance that you traveled be about an hour. Let's think about an hour.
excuse me.
So, I assume you guys woke up semi-early in the day since you went to sleep at a decent hour. It's about 7 right now. Hour. About 8 right now. So, give or take
We-
4 hours.
we are on the opposite side of the city of where we need to be.
Uh-huh.
How long do you think it's going to take us to get there now?
I don't care.
Well, we're gonna get a move on now. Hundo going that way.
Should I let her go? But
I don't know. Is she going to rot?
Never.
insight.
Okay.
The fact that you needed the insight that.
It's funny because she's gonna be able to persuade me.
What was your insight?
Well, I have a fucking 0 and it's a 5.
Yeah, 16 for deception. Griffa can see right through it, which is exactly why I said it the way I said it.
But Hundor, do you believe her? Do you think she's being genuine? She's gonna help, and finally, this is like the witching hour. I think she's gonna get on her game and.
I don't know, Grimflesh. She sounds pretty serious.
This is why you're the meat in front, Hundo.
I'd have to
If you
let
set
go
her
now, you
down,
bastard.
if you set her down, she is going to run.
Griffa, do I really look like I'm gonna run? Hundor believes me perfectly fine.
And Hundor's gullible as hell.
No.
I said before he did.
It's not that gullible.
Not that gullible, damn it.
Name a single time you have not caught him up in your own lies.
But couldn't she just lie about that if she was a good liar?
See, there's the difference, Hundo. I can tell when she's lying.
There's two people fighting inside for my.
Who do you believe more, Hundor? Come on.
Oh no! Shit! No way! Should this be 2 different persuasion checks to see who he believes more? Is that how that works?
I'm fucked if that's how
Okay,
it's gonna go.
so, I just want to remind you of the situation you're in. Hundor is a being of instinct, and his instinct is Azra runs away from her problems. This is her most pressing problem. Maybe, but, you know, should you trust her or should you listen to Grimfoot? Who should you listen to right now?
If anything, you should have easily advantage for seeing through me because I ran away at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I roll for that? Insight again?
If that's what you want to do,
I don't know.
pretty
what
sure
else I'd
Hundor
roll.
would figure this out.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to roll.
He just looks at you for a moment, Azra. He grips a little tighter, not to the point where it's hurting, but then he just starts to walk.
So that's the way you
At
like
least
it,
don't
Hundor.
carry her by the arm.
No, it's
Well,
fine. We're at least learning his sexual preference right now. He really likes a tight grip.
You are just trying to fuck with me right now.
I'm not
Just
trying
to try to
Oh
get you
yes,
to
if
let
I
go.
am trying to fuck with you.
I'm just glad she
like you're a
didn't say that she's trying
baboon.
to fuck me.
Hundor.
I think that's where the ultimate goal leads to at the end of the day, Hundor. Except you really seem to want to be on top right now.
He is just going to ignore you.
Aww. Did I catch your tongue?
Yes, cow's got my tongue. Are you happy? Or dragon's got my tongue.
I can show you where you can put that tongue.
No.
Well, how are you all getting to where you need to go?
Eventually,
What
he'll
are y'all
switch positions
doing?
to carry her differently, just so he's not holding her up, hoisting her.
Okay, how?
How are you carrying me?
No. Oh fuck.
I gotta know.
You've
Oh,
got a princess
God.
I
carrier.
gave
It's
you
the
like the
easiest way.
easiest one. Gave you the easiest one. Because, you know, as it's gonna make it worse.
Undor, you just need to carry her like you see all the heroes do the princess in the
The sad
story
thing
books.
is, that's what I think he would do. Because he carries Z like that all the time, but that's not the point. It's as easy for him to carry people like that. Yeah, he'll
So
carry
telling
her. I'm
Z this later.
fucked. I am fucked. She is minor illusioning this. I am boned.
I mean, if you wanted to play, you know, Monster and the Princess, the Minotaur stealing the princess, you could have just said so. Didn't know you wanted that type of foreplay.
What does that make me? The gruff wizard who told the prophecy?
Yes, yes, it does.
I have the hat for it.
Well, it'd be Hunter.
I don't want to think.
How
of
long
the
would it take to get
implications.
from here to the castle of the sun and moon?
So, you already
at least
specified that taking these canals is going to be the fastest way. So, you can
Also-
get to here
Azra,
within 2 hours. The next travel, though, unless you got a faster way of doing it, you wouldn't make it on perfect time.
And the way we would make it on perfect time allows Asra to move freely at a much quicker speed.
What's wrong with
Ezra.
that?
Ezra, all I have to say is, you're saying these things to get under my skin. I know you have no sexual desire for me, so stop it.
Having a sexual desire and fucking a Minotaur and adding that into your plethora is a whole different thing, Hundor.
Oh, cool. Maybe a one-time thing. Great.
Well, depending on how well you did, we could make it a, more than just a one-time thing.
My head is about to blow up.
Asra?
Yes.
Hey,
I can't stop laughing because I know how uncomfortable Joey is.
I'm actually not that uncomfortable just playing as Hunter right now. I know you're fucking with him. This is Azra, it's not like it's you.
There is no way we're going to make it on time.
Yes.
Maybe if the fucking queen didn't run away.
So, I did a little bit of measuring. I'm gonna say it would be 2 hours on the canal, and then it would be about 5-ish hours to cross to the actual place. So it would be a combined, like, 7 hours.
And what? And how?
It is
what-
7 o'clock right now.
You know,
And
the
we need to
worst-
be there by.
No, you would have woken up an hour earlier, so you would technically... Yeah, you would have an extra hour here. It would have been 6 after you did all of this.
I think
Yes.
the worst bit of what happened is Hunar would actually, like, think of it for a second because the barbarian in him is just like, yeah?
There's
And then he
there's
pushes-
2 hours of wiggle room. That's the easiest way to say. There's 2 hours that you can't make up.
So, we'd be late, or we.
There's 2 hours you'd be late. If you went through the city, through the long, bending corridors and walled checkpoint and everything. You're entering into one of the deep parts of the city, so it takes a while to cross through.
The heck, Penny?
See, I can get us there. It would take my strongest magic to ensure. But it would also mean we can technically escape very quickly. So long as we don't take more than 8 hours in there.
I hope we gotta take more than 8 hours in there.
But here's the issue.
Strongest magic.
Number one, my strongest magic. I will not be able to cast heal on you if you get severely injured.
There are 3 of us. That is very fucking important.
Wow, you act like he's the
I
only
have a
healer
question.
here.
Did anyone grab the letter?
No!
Grimfoot has the letter.
I
Oh,
didn't.
Grimpa does have it. Okay.
I was gonna say I did.
Just wondered it because I remembered it. I didn't remember if anyone even took it.
You
No,
know,
Grimfoot took the letter.
Okay.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, Azra, you have mail. And he's gonna hand her the letter.
Azra's just
I know.
not even looking at it. She just does not give a shit. This man just made Hundor hunt her down.
I'm a very determined mailman.
I'll burn it if you put it anywhere near me right now.
It might be important.
Then you can open it.
I have permission to open your mail.
I mean,
I look at the writing on it. Whose writing does it look like?
Danko.
Yeah,
Looks like-
no, I don't care.
Grimfoot's gonna hold his hand out then.
You have the letter. She never took it from you.
Oh.
She
I'm
just
gonna
looked.
open it and read it.
It basically says, I'm taking the Moth Princess to the names. Chalk. I'm taking the Moth Princess to Chalk with Pierre. I'm going to meet you in the palace, so don't worry about me.
Denka's going to meet us there.
Alright.
Oh, there's also, had to help Blast with part of her plan.
Okay. She was helping Blast.
good, at least she has an excuse.
I assume it was something that really worked with her expertise.
Going to regret saying this, but I wish I didn't have to carry you like this.
So, Azra,
So, Grimfoot.
are you ready to actually behave and help us help you?
Help us help you. Maybe.
Because if you want to help your sibling, we need to go. And I know you want to.
Want to what?
Help your sibling.
We just want you both to be happy. At least that's all I want.
No, you said it right the first time.
Is this your way of saying I'm going to be put down and you're going to put us into a cloud and then we're gonna go fly to wherever you fucking said?
Yes. But I can't do that until I know for certain you're not going to run away.
Worst case scenario, Grimfoot will do this for her. If you don't agree, I'll do it myself.
No, if... The least I can do is be close enough for you to use my magic.
I have a feeling you'll change your tune.
She rolls her eyes.
But 100 feet is 100 feet. want you to say that again.
Say what again?
But this time, make sure you fully mean it.
Really, Grimfoot?
Hundo, the way she said it, it could have easily been phrased if she never said she was going to do it.
Maybe I'm too gullible.
Are you going to remain within 100 feet of us until your sibling is safe?
Are you gonna cast your magic, Grimfoot?
I'm waiting for your answer.
I'm waiting for your answer.
It's either that or you be willing and I make sure. But I just as much as you, I don't want to waste any magic to force you to come unwilling.
I told you I'd come. Isn't that good enough?
I'm gonna insight check that. And make sure she's not, doesn't even have a hint of doubt.
Not to be that guy, but making sure she's gonna come. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
That's right, got close.
I feel like I win regardless.
Pretty sure I'm not lying. She's going to go.
Natural 20.
You can see it in her eyes. Part of her knows this has to happen now. She's put it off at literally the max she can before it's going to go bad.
Alright. Alleyway.
Once they get into an alleyway, he'll Saz her down.
No? You feel your feet touch the ground again?
Well, I'm just gonna follow them. I'm not running.
However, if you are all just casting gaseous form,
Windwalk.
windwalk, not gaseous.
That's
Windwalk.
my 6th level slot.
And
You're welcome, Ryan.
it will take you wherever you want to go across this city in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, the
Have-
issue is I think we'll actually be early now.
You are going to get there about 2 hours early, probably. So it's about like 10 o'clock as you arrive outside of the castle in the sun and the moon. And you can see there's just troops kind of ever patrolling the wall. And you had a outer view of this to begin with, from when you traveled to the plume to begin with. But now getting a closer look, you can kind of get a better view of the actual castle itself that you're going into, or the tower of the castle. However, you have 2 hours. If you wish to plan, or whatever you may. I'll say you're hovering over here about. Or actually, choose wherever you want to hover. Without
Okay.
too close on it.
Yeah.
Remember, I tried to mark the 2 entrances that you were given.
And if I remember right, we chose entrance by 1.
This is the south, I should say. This is the north
Oh.
side, and this is the south.
So this is the one we chose. the
Yeah.
blue one.
Yeah, I thought we had
I
chose
like the
this
one.
one.
I tried to mark them to the same colors so it could be.
Yeah.
But yes, you chose
Okay.
this one.
So, do we have any plan on how we should go through this place?
I'll repost the rooms if you guys get them already. Azra, make me a religion check.
Straight roll. Straight roll, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. $22.
You feel this set of unease wash over your already anxious and stressed form. And you can just, like, feel and almost tell that there's a clock going. As there's this almost kind of overwhelming and dark and evil presence that's slowly traveling through the town. At like a walking pace. However, you kind of notice it just for a second as it's just this odd kind of force that feels like it's a clock in itself.
I'd recommend we probably go through this. Wait, tell me, we have the map and we're going over it, correct? Or I break.
You have the layout. This is as close to a description in a map as the sister can get to you.
Okay. So, should probably go.
She is going in through whichever side you all are not.
Which, currently, we gave her the Grand Hall entrance.
Oh, so we're
Yeah,
coming
let-
in like in
we're-
between 7 and 10.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is the entrance we chose.
Probably head for. I mean, if we're trying to maximize. Here's the thing. Once we get Azra's brother, we're gonna dip instantly. So it depends. Do we want to miss out on treasure, try to get treasure, and then go for the brother? Or. It's up to. I'm letting you decide this, Azra, because this is the most important thing. Hell, we might even be able to get something from the treasury that might help us get him out easily.
Well,
Gross.
the thing is, if we go from going in, if we go left, we're just gonna head towards the guest chambers.
I think we should head right.
I don't think the guest chambers are like. There's going to be valuable things, but not the valuable things we would want.
That's why I'm saying the treasury is the most thing we
Yeah.
could gain. However, like I said, if Azra just wants to shoot straight for her brother, I understand. I'm actually stupid. Okay, sorry. However, it is heavily guarded.
You're smarter than me. Why are you saying you're stupid? Okay.
Pony.
It's heavily guarded and probably has magic traps on it. Let's just be honest.
It's a good thing we have an arcane thief.
Yeah.
And
which-
two very powerful spellcasters.
Yeah, sorry. I guess if a fireball comes flying at us, I'll jump in front of it.
Or we could just, not let the fireball come at us.
Ezra, do you want to have any say in this?
Nope, I want to be plastered.
Undo, the only
Okay.
thing she cares about is as long as we get out with her sibling. She could care less if she's left in there at the end of this day.
Well then,
Our job is to get her to not sacrifice herself for her sibling.
What? Never.
Because, like it or not, your sibling needs a sister that cares
I
about
would
them.
never do that. Ever. I don't know.
You literally admitted it yesterday.
Well, that's because I was drunk.
Yes, And that's one of
Alcohol
the best
opens
points
people's
about you
lips.
being drunk.
I would
Sure as shit done
never,
differently.
ever.
I say we try to go to the treasury because there was some things there that we learned about that would be of great use to us all. Or just very interesting. And some of them are probably not in the treasure
Do we
vault
know
itself.
exactly where her brother is, Grimfoot?
I don't think we have an exact location.
Okay.
But, seeing as he bought him for quite a large sum,
I'm assuming he's gonna be
I assume he's going to be in the,
Grand Hall.
well, maybe not the Grand Hall. Looking at the rooms. I mean, we know where the slave quarters is. We can check there. But seeing how valuable her sibling is to him, by the fact he hasn't even sold him to, you know, just a squire of a servant of Tiamat for a hefty sum, he's not going to have him in a place where he's going to be easily grabbed.
What about in the quarters of Head Emir?
If he keeps him in his personal quarters, I mean, that is probably the most secure chamber there. But I don't know if that's a good idea to break in there.
It might be our only option.
Let's make that Plan Z. No,
Plan X.
Plan E.
Plan E. What's Plan
Plan-
Z?
You don't want to know Plan Z.
I
Like
kind of
Plan-
do.
I feel like Plan Z involves all of us dying. Because we ran out of all plans through A through X.
Ando, I hate to
Why? Why?
I hate to inform you, but none of my plans involve my death. I'm no fool.
Oh, no.
I do not put my death into a plan.
Never said I did either.
Good, then we're on the same page. Now we just have to get that one to understand that. But that won't happen.
She knows
now.
damn well what she's doing, but
I'm just saying, if she looks like she's about to give in, please shield her.
I have shielded you, Z, Senka, and her for how long? You're still telling me about this.
Undor, what I'm saying is that if you need to protect one of us, you protect her. I'll get myself out.
I'll be fine.
How about you just trust my judgment?
Trust your judgment.
Watch
Maybe
what
I
you
will.
say.
Maybe I won't. Anyways. We just so happen to be arriving near the treasure vault. Just saying.
So we
Who
have the
knows?
treasure vault and look for her brother.
Maybe her sibling's in there. That's probably the... Aside from the... Well, it might even be more guarded than his quarters, because... Let's be honest. He's an arrogant son of a bitch. If anyone's gonna try to attack him in his quarters, he's probably confident he can kill them. And based on what we know, a sibling is very valuable.
I have a question. What are the chances that your sibling tries to kill us?
seeing as a sibling probably doesn't even won't even recognize her.
Azra's gonna quickly, like, open her bag of holding, and just reach in far enough to pull out the tip of an alcohol bottle and just... Anna,
Hundo.
I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand for that one. She never thought about that
That's
one.
crazy to bring up right now.
Why would you mention me? Fucking
Crazy.
Hundo. Are you insinuating that we could not safely restrain a child?
Not saying we couldn't.
Yeah, Ezra just definitely
I'm
took a
pretty
good swig
sure
of
we'd
alcohol
have to
without
use someone
them.
other than you without breaking their limbs.
Grimfoot's a pretty perceptive person. Hundor, you could definitely get it past, probably, but Grimfoot's pretty perceptive.
Okay.
I'll ignore that one.
He's the one that brought it up. She hadn't touched any of her personal stash until that was said.
Look,
Grimfoot didn't say it either.
we all... I'm just trying to go down every avenue.
Hundo.
You like it or not.
If all else fails, we banish him.
Then he'll just reappear!
No, we won't.
No,
He returns to his
Because
original
he's
plane,
native to the
Hundor.
material plane.
Oh, never mind. That's actually perfect.
But the chances of him dying are higher that way, so we're not go. I'll be honest. Plan Z is I banish myself.
Makes a lot of sense. Awesome.
It's okay. I'm okay with dying today.
That's what Plan Z is.
You're
I
not
get the
dying
fuck
today.
out of here. Actually, I can take one of you with me.
Take
Yeah,
Hundor.
If I had my 6th level slot, I could have banished all 3. That still leaves one person behind, though. To be fair, though, I think I'd trust Senka to sneak out unseen.
Probably.
Probably. There's still a chance of her being caught, but it's a lower chance than any of the rest of us.
We're at Plan Z. Probably don't have to be worrying about that.
Yeah, if we make it that far, we're looking at like a TPK already. So, who's ready to attack a castle? I
Pundar's
think it's
gonna
our
pull
first
out...
time attacking a castle.
Pundar's gonna pull out a thing of alcohol and take a big drink of it.
Share.
Fucking drunk.
Share. You can't just whip
attack
that
a castle without you getting drunk.
I
out.
have
Just break out a
the
drink.
highest tolerance.
No, you don't. Give it here.
Do not give it to her.
Ezra, I know you have your own supply in your bag.
Actually, Hundo, can I have a sip?
Why do you want to sip?
Everyone else got one.
We are raiding a place that could get us killed. I don't know if I can blame
Fuck
them.
it. He holds it out to you.
Grimfoot's gonna take the bottle, flick his wrist, and it disappears.
I knew he was.
He's gonna pull out another.
Hey, Hundo, can I have a drink of that one?
Fuck you. He's gonna take another drink now and put it back.
I will shatter it.
Throw it in my bag.
I'm still waiting for it to be
Hundor's
shared.
booze.
Expect that back after this.
What, you gonna reach into my bag and grab it?
I'm going to turn you upside down and shake you till it pops out.
I hate to tell you that will work.
I know.
None of you
It'll
have
make
actually
me
figured
chuckle.
out where any of my stuff goes.
I'm assuming it's some sort of other plane.
Not wrong. However,
Oh, let's get ready.
if he's not in the treasure vault, where do we go?
Could check out the thing that says slave quarters.
We
Or maybe
could.
guards' quarters.
Honestly, the barracks might be a good idea.
slaves are easy to deal with the guards. We'll check that first.
Maybe the garden. Maybe he's just got him locked in the garden.
Ah, yes, just the guard.
Yeah, the
Or
garden.
maybe,
There's-
humor me actually, because I just thought of this, and just to make our lives a little bit more on edge, because that's what I like to do, clearly. What about the Hall of Mirrors?
Pretty interesting place.
Andor, I fear that hole of mirrors.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty good place to keep someone, don't you think?
I really hope it's the garden. The garden's probably got deadly creatures in it, but I really hope it's the garden.
Don't we all?
At least we could stop, smell the daisies as they explode in our faces.
That's giving us more of a headache.
We've got 2 hours to plan. She's gonna have a pretty bad headache.
No, I'm just debating how fast I jump off this dying train. You don't want me to sacrifice
friends.
myself for my sibling, but you do a terrible job at not giving me reasons not to do it.
Because you
have a whole
have
kingdom
no
to
way
look
to
after.
do it right now.
That's what you think. And you're just bringing me closer to it.
But she has ways. She still has some
As
shred of
do
living.
we. Need I remind you that we just chased her like a quarter of the ways across the city of Brass and captured her?
Believe me, I was quite. I got my ear talked
Annoyed,
off.
perturbed, turned on.
By the way, next time you tuck and
I'm not
roll.
telling you any of those things.
By the way, Hundo, next
You
time you
just
jump
answered,
a crowd
thank
and
you.
tuck and roll, could you at least give me some warning?
What about tucking and rolling?
I'm pointing about earlier when you jumped the crowd and rolled for your landing, and I was on your back.
You held on, didn't you?
That's not the
I
only thing he was
managed to
holding on
avoid being crushed under your absurd weight.
Thank you for furthering my statement, Grimfoot.
It's all muscle. Don't take it the wrong way.
Oh, I'm certain it was very hard for you to hold on to it. I've seen how little you can lift. I can't.
I'm just thankful I'm agile.
I'm certain that really helps you work around it.
I don't know why you're giving her a reaction. She's just gonna keep doing it.
Don't think this
No,
is...
I'm just thinking about the personal visit that I'm going to do one-on-one with Asaya when I get back.
It's alright, I
Yeah, I
know where
wonder
you
how
sleep
she'd
at
actually-
night.
I wonder how she would feel about the joke she makes. Curious now.
Oh, it's not about the jokes. It's about everything else she's done.
Yeah, well, I mean,
She'll be
that's
very
accurate.
proud of me that I actually made it this far.
Yeah, proud's the word. I mean, I think if anyone successfully pulled off what we're trying to do, there's a reason to
She'll
at least
just
be proud.
happy that I came back alive.
Oh, but it's not for lack of trying to die.
It's not for lack of trying, he says.
Not to be the in-between person here, but both of you are doing a great job right now.
Are we? Our plans to break into the vault of one of the most secure places in the Plane of Fire.
Yes. We're not doing it right now. We're waiting. So you're both doing a great job.
I'm pretty sure we're just waiting for the time, and I have a feeling that there's going to be a very loud bang.
You say
Unless
boom,
the
I say
people we're against are already ahead of us and
say-
in there.
I mean, are you? What are y'all doing? Are you
I think we're
closing
just
in?
kind of... We're gonna try to hide as close to the entrance as we can, and just we assume there's going to be, we're gonna know when Blast is here.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you guys are just chill here. Roll me stealth checks though, I guess, since y'all were trying to hide.
God, please. Something
Holy
here.
fucking good stealth check from Grimfoot. Dirty 20.
You die. Dirty 20.
21?
Good for us.
That's very good for us.
Yeah.
Do you remember
I
what
have-
happened with the fucking Dejini Kurz hideout?
I use an Ultra Ball and I don't get it, Autumn. What is this? shield? Oh no, I don't have one. Damn it.
So
I was not paying attention enough.
you all just kind of sit around, you wait, and the bubbling of the magma, and after a while you're wondering, did Blast? And then as soon as you kind of think halfway through your thought, you just hear a loud explosion. And one of the
That's
walls
the sign.
on this side just completely gives way and just plummets into the magma below. You can just kind of see inside there's some freak guards that are trying to get out of the crumbling wall, and they just go sweeping down into the magma below. But there are some guards that stick around. However, they can't. They don't really notice you. But all of those run away deeper into wherever.
I think that was the signal.
The driver's just gonna look over at him and give him the no shit look.
It was a joke.
No, I don't think that was the signal. I think we should wait here longer. We should make sure.
Andor, I think these are what we need to take care of to get inside.
You mean the people?
Or we could try to sneak past, but I don't know how well that's going to work.
Ah, yes, the big minotaur. Sneaking.
Or get better music for those.
And then on top of that, even if we do sneak past them, they still could come after us later.
It's probably best to just handle it. There's only 5.
5 that I can see. Don't they have pets and love or some shit?
But you all can put yourself wherever you want to on this map. They are all effectively distracted, and kind of more paying attention to whatever that could be behind them than in front of them. However, they still have some place to guard, so they're still on guard and not surprised.
So we can be anywhere.
Yes, they can't see you. You all are very hard to see. However, I know you all need to solidify, so they have to be in specific spots, really. Unless you all are trying to just stealth past them. How about you?
My only worry, I mean, I was gonna say my only worry is they might alert for more, but the whole fucking wall just came down here. So, you can play as close as you want.
There we go.
I actually really like your thinking, because I was considering going up over here.
Yep, that's my
Just jump
thoughts,
down
Paul.
between them, rage, start fucking smacking.
Well, now that I know where
Because
my
I originally
swing
thought
is-
over here, but then I was like, no, because I only target one of them then.
Yes, sleepy.
Unconscious?
Yep, unconscious, sleepy.
You drank that much?
Yep, 100%.
What happens if you fall asleep as a cloud? You just remain a floating, sleeping cloud.
ready.
I'm waiting for the signal. And the signal is a giant fucking axe.
Dar's gonna basically unsheath his axe, hold up his fist, or hold up his hand, then make it into a fist, and he's gonna jump down.
So you are attacking the free cards?
Yes.
As Hundor's coming down, I want to try to coordinate like a ray of frost on the one that he's attacking as well.
Yeah, you guys can get attacks on them, but they're not going to be surprised. But yeah, I guess everyone roll initiative. I didn't know if you'd fight these guys or not.
Shadow, like Shadow said, the main point is they could come up behind us at some point, and we don't want that.
Now
I
that
play
someone,
RTSs.
since someone rolled now all of the last rolls from the
Did I
last
actually
issue,
roll what I rolled in real life?
I'd like to see.
Yeah, I did. Wow. Thanks. Initiative. Oh,
I'm just going with what I rolled in roll 20 this time.
wow.
Why
All right,
did I roll
Pete.
that
I'm just getting ready to shoot one of them in coordination with you guys.
Are we all going for one?
Yeah.
I'm attacking this one.
Can we note, I love the idea of Hundor just like standing silently on a ledge, not being noticed, and then just
Hey.
falling with his axe out.
Got a
You know,
question.
It's the
Did you
Minotaur
guys
photo.
drink your fire immunity potions?
Yes.
I don't know if we want to
actually-
right away,
Azra would
because
not.
they only last an hour.
Got it. So,
Yeah.
in that case, oh, wait, did they not?
I have a feeling we want to,
Seriously, there's a lot more fire damage up ahead.
like, they're gonna hurt, but most of us resist fire, so we're gonna at least take half damage from that.
Oh,
The valid tokens.
Should have offered Hundor a cold axe.
Alrighty, well, Hundor, yeah, so make your attack.
okay.
Because you and Grimfoot, and if Azra was ready attack, I'll get one.
So, I am gonna, of course, rage. And this is Great Weapon Master. However, it's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Aw. Did I get another attack right?
You do, you have multi-attack.
Yeah, sorry, I was just making sure.
91, 95.
You may have natural 20. That's magic, so that's something.
Beware of silent Minotaur.
3.
Not very silent, very horrifying, actually.
Very spooky.
As you make that attack, though, I need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Give me 1 second. Con save. Eh.
Let's see. Ooh, wait a minute.
24.
Oh, sorry,
Really?
it's Dex save, actually.
A little bit
Apologies.
worse. But you have
Never
advantage.
mind, the 16. Wait,
That passes.
It's
You will only
dangerous,
take...
so it's 1d12 for great axes, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Every time I set my fucking crit to 1 on my axe, it always takes away the damage die.
Since you get an additional 1d12 for booted critical.
Yeah. Okay, Brew Critical is on. Yeah, that's not damage.
Oh, you take half of this, by the way. So,
So it's
2 damage. 2 fire damage. As you kind of bring your axe down onto him and... Kill him in one shot? I didn't do the math yet. Yeah, you kill him in one shot. As you bring your axe down to cleave him effectively in half, some of the fire that's just curling across his armor and his body just flash against you as you do it. Little blinding a little bit, but you avoided it.
And then I'm gonna attack the other one. I don't think I rolled, so.
That's
So with Grant with Master, of course, 18 hit?
18. 18 misses.
Yeah, okay, there it is.
They have pretty heavy armor.
Yeah, I assume.
Would I have been able to switch my Ray of Frost after Hundor
Yeah.
nuked? Okay, so it was a 24 to hit.
That hits.
They didn't have golem
And,
damage on either.
uh,
Play my best.
it's... And, 14 cold damage.
Oh, you actually see the cold damage. Specifically across the more armored parts, you see it actually curl up and across. And you can tell this ice is hugging to this armor really easily.
Am I good to shoot my gun at the one that Grimfoot iced?
Yeah.
Okay.
His movement speed's reduced by 10 if it matters. Even
That's
though he's in melee
actually,
with Hundor.
you see that it
24.
might be reduced by more.
Oh.
It's 24 to hit? Yeah, it hits.
I guess I'm no longer an agent.
One second, Ryan. I think it's still... I've gotta reload it, if that makes sense, so that way it has its proper bullets set up, because I don't want it to... If I added 4 more of my holy bullets, I'm down to 8 left. Okay. Alright. So it's a D10 and 2 D4s, because you said it hit. Why is the caltrop a pain in my ass? Where did he? There. That's the D8. Okay, I don't know where my D10, my D4 went, which is gonna be fun to find.
You'll find it with your foot later, don't worry.
Yeah, that won't be fun to find. That's the real kicker.
No, you don't want to kick it.
Ryan, that is 12 piercing and 7 radiant. Feels bad for him. And because I hit my shot, it ramps up in radiant damage. Okay. However, it is now down another bullet. See, it didn't fall on the ground.
Oh, yeah, no, he is dead because of the extra cold damage. So that shot does kill him. So you fire off your shot.
There we go, we took 2 out in our surprise attack.
But is that everything?
Yep.
Alright.
We're stingy.
They are...
I don't know if using a holy bullet is stingy.
My turn order.
Oh, I... So you see this one run over to this crystal over here, and he puts his hand on it. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. 18.
18.
21.
Yeah, there it is.
So this bypasses through resistance. However, you are shot by this gigantic streaking bolt that so many of you have seen before as a fireball. But it is a fireball that passes resistances. Don't know if any of you do. However, I believe all of you passed.
I have fire
So-
resistance, technically speaking, because I have the fire orb thingy, don't I? Or no, I just have fire breath. Never mind.
I think Ezra's the only one of us that doesn't have fire resistance.
Yeah,
But it
I have to have a
bypasses through
potion.
all resistances, not immunity. So if you had immunity, it would just go down to resistance.
Man,
However-
if only we had a way to get immunity.
How much was it?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the D before I have an unfortunate circumstance, because that shit's metal.
11 fire damage.
Okay.
Okay.
However, that did make a decent amount of noise. However, that's that one's turn. Dazed.
Sorry to interrupt. Here, Ryan, do you mind if you take my turn?
What are you gonna do?
Just yell. I'm just trying to yell. Thank you.
Yeah. Roll me 2 attacks now. Oh, you leave already.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That's
That's
actually a natural.
actually
That
a
is
natural
actually a nat 20.
That is a natural 20.
I thought I didn't turn it off for a moment.
Okay. I'll keep those there. Roll damage on both of them because they would hit. Just I'm gonna figure out what they do, and I know you can get to them no matter what.
Okay, go back.
In some
Man's
way,
a
shape,
bit
or form.
quick.
However, you see the blade that they're holding next to them? They kind of throw it out, and very similar to a spiritual weapon, they both kind of float over to... Probably wouldn't pick Condor. Heads or tails, Grimfoot?
Oh no. Tails, I'm a bird.
Okay, they're going after you then.
Oh.
Both of these blades, very quickly at the speed of light, travel over to you and make 2 slashes against you. The first one is a 26 to hit. The second one is a 24 hit.
Those definitely hit. I also forgot I have 10 points.
However, this is fire damage, and this does not bypass resistance. So you'll first. Nice. That is 13 fire damage on the first attack, and the second one is 14 fire damage. That
Alright. My 10 hit points are gone.
I'm just gonna say this one was getting ready to throw open these large doors and try and escape, and that's when Honora would run over and absolutely clobber him and kill him. So that works. Where's this other guy going then? As I close everything else trying to find or do it. Everything wrong except the one thing I actually... Now I can't grab that? What did I just put that layer on?
Everything's just not in your favor today.
Yeah, this one's running through this door. Or he's throwing these doors open. They're big, heavy, bolted doors. But that's everything. He did that, so it's Azra's.
Don't know what the actual range is from my guns off the top of my head, but they're only flintlocks, so it's not that far.
Believe it's 60 to 120. So they're technically in the range, just a disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. My ankle's got a pinched nerve, mother fudger. Okay, that's really painful. I'm not about that life. Okay, I found it. Okay, I got it in a way that it doesn't hurt. Okay, we're good. Whew, that was painful. So this is the collapsed area, isn't it?
Yep.
Just that upper level is where Grimfoot is kind of hiding behind.
That means I have to go down to go around, doesn't it?
Control this.
Actually, can I spend my action and become Cloud?
It takes a minute.
Oh, damn, it takes a minute.
Yeah.
That takes 10 rounds. That's way too long.
Yeah, it's not meant for combat.
But I'm gonna jump down using this man's squishy body as a landing pillow.
Okay. Can do that.
And then I can get to there with 35 feet. Man, just as I just land on the body. Just nice
Yeah, well,
splattering.
he's wearing the armor, so there is a good squish, but you do cave in a set of armor as you fall on it. But it's like this kind of like echoey squish now.
However, that's all I got.
No action.
I don't want to waste bullets.
Doing a dash.
And she hasn't made my sniper yet, Glenn.
Do you want to dash them?
Yeah, actually I could dash.
That's what I'm saying. You're just.
Or dodge, one of the two.
You know what? I'm gonna dodge.
I'm just
Azra
worried
wouldn't
about the
run.
one that's
Azra
pushing
wouldn't.
doors open.
Azra wouldn't run. She doesn't want to be here. I pulled her into this.
So, yeah.
So I'm gonna just dodge. I'm a wibble.
Range is not my friend. Because that's a lot. And even if I run as close as I possibly can. You know what? I'm gonna Misty Step to be right here.
Okay.
Alright. It seemed to work out last time, so we're gonna launch another ray of frost at the one at the door.
Yep.
A 23.
Yeah, that definitely is.
$20 cold damage. I rolled
Ouch.
2 8s and a 4.
Yeah, he's bloodied.
I wish I could fucking Witch's Touch on that, but I have to touch them, and I don't feel like touching them's a good idea.
Get Tessa,
I'll be
find
there.
out what happens.
Fucking kamikaze my owl?
You got like 8 more.
I've got 5! Okay, 6 total. But one of them's real! Yeah, I don't think I could do anything more. I mean, that's still a good chunk of damage off a cantrip, so... That'll be my turn.
There's
Wait. I'm a fucking moron.
You
What?
always have been.
I have my Cauldron of Flying.
You do have that. You don't want to Misty Step, I'd let you use that.
Well, I need to check. I might have still needed it. But technically... Yeah, I still would have needed it to hit the guy I wanted to hit. But... that is something I need to keep in mind.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Well, the one that trying to run away is going to move the sword over and attack you again. There's a 19.
Man, if only I had a way to defend myself other than just my armor. That hits. My
Ooh, a
18
shield?
fuck,
Need something shields?
my class doesn't get shield. I really. That's what I should have gotten for armor.
7 fire damage.
7. Is that already reduced or?
No, that is not reduced.
All right.
Pretty low on the damage. This other one though, is this recharged? Ha! He's shooting you with another fireball. It recharged. It's not gonna be able to hit Az, but it's gonna be able to hit G2.
I'll take it.
Even better than last time. 19.
I love when the recharge actually hits.
I know, right?
Let me just need to see if I need to do no, an 18 definitely passes. With his dexterity addition.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay on that crystal, however. This one is making it through the door, but Grimfoot, you see it's like struggling to move forward. However, it's
far
not
did
out
it
of your
take it?
sight, it's just off the map by 10 feet.
Okay, so 10 feet, which means he's technically out of range.
Yes.
Technically.
But that's everything.
Can the monstrosity make it to the one that's been blowing us up? I don't think he
Wait,
can.
actually- I'd rather have Chili roll this check.
You just hold the damage numbers for him.
Well, I was just gonna have Hundor see if he could intimidate the one guard to jumping off. That sounds kind of funny, but I'd rather him be here for that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just kill them probably. I will point to map for these doors.
I assume this is the right one.
Yes, that is the right door. This is the left door, and then this is into the middle.
So the door the guy went through is the door towards the vault that we wanted to go to.
Yes.
Okay.
However, you're gonna get to go. So one of you two roll damage. This new Griffith's attacking.
I'm gonna hop on my cauldron and float so that he's in range, and then just Ray of Frost again. A 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 14 cold damage.
That will knock him down as you turn him into a free popsicle.
Man, it's times like these that I'm so glad that I took Magic Initiate with Sorcerer. That's where that cantrip came from.
Oh,
That one-
what are you both doing?
Well, that's the way we want it to go. How heavy's Azra? I can't...
She's part dragon, so...
Dragonborns are really fucking heavy. It's somewhere around 300 pounds. I don't know the number off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
so we'd be pushing the limits of Grimfoot's Cauldron of Flying.
Oh, definitely.
Because it can do up to 400 and Grimfoot's just under 100.
Yeah, it'd be getting real close. Definitely be getting real close. Maybe.
With equipment weight, we probably push it just that little bit over. Which doesn't prevent it from flying, it just means it can only fly at 30 feet. Or no, it's over 200 it goes down to 30. It can't fly it over 400. Okay, that's how it works. Man, that means Grimfoot's like the only one that can use this Cauldron of Flying. It's a good thing it's mine. Well, what are we waiting for? Unless we want to check down that main door there, but... That's not one we have any knowledge of.
That is an unmarked room. I will also add... Actually, give me an intelligence check, both of you.
Oh, hell yeah. 10.
You have to give me a minute, because that just fell behind my desk. When I dropped the roll, it went off the back and down behind, and that's the second metal die to hit the ground, and I don't know if I can,
Use your dice tray.
I did! It bounced out of the dice tray, rolled down the lid, went off the back of the desk!
Maybe I should have gotten one with a bigger cover. I thought the teeth would hold all the dice in.
Well, the teeth are on the front. This rolled off the back.
I guess that's true.
Alright, because I have to do weird positioning. I don't want my camera on for weird positioning. Because I have to do the desk crawl now.
I love the desk crawl.
And maybe I'll find my caltrop.
I love smashing my head on the top, or I guess the bottom of the desk every single time I do it.
Every time you go under there and you're messing with stuff, every fucking time, dude. And my desk, it's got a metal bar just under the plywood.
Happily mine is wooden, so I'm only hitting a wooden.
Well, my old one was a thick, heavy, full oak wood desk. That shit hurt.
Ow!
I hit my head so many times on that thing.
You said intelligence? I think it's a 19.
Okay, you
It's
can
a
tell the
19.
room in front of you has been recently constructed. That's probably why it's not on whatever diagram that was given to you.
I just don't see my D4. How did I manage this? And that's the scary one.
No clue what's in there. We do love a good mystery.
Not when you're Azra and you don't even want to be here.
I need a Hundor.
Roll me a charisma check, Azra.
Charisma check. It's a natural 1.
So you're just kind of sitting in this place. Sounds are charcoaling, fire, stone breaking around you is kind of making it a little bit difficult. But for a second, you kind of focus in, and you almost hear your sibling's voice for a second, but it just dies out in the screams that are happening in this place. And you're like, was that him screaming? Shouldn't think about that. But it's natural.
Now that you're done staring menacingly at the man you made jump off a hill.
Azra's just like mentally panicking. It's fine. Grimfoot would be able to tell.
The unlabeled room.
What about an unlabeled room?
So, just for recap for you, you finished the combat, you made the Ifrit who was throwing fireballs at you jump in the lava because he was scared. Then you went inside, and in front of you, the 3 doors that were in the entrance lead to the 3 pathways that you have in front of you. The one in front of you is a unmarked room that was not marked on the map that last gave you because it is recently constructed. At least that's what your party members figured out. And then Azra kind of looked off to the right, and then kind of just kept staring.
So, from the blue marker, we're facing this way, correct?
Right would be towards you.
Azra definitely looks like she could bolt and run at any moment.
In which direction?
Whatever.
way out.
The right.
To the right.
I think I was gonna start walking to the right.
Alright, I guess we're not searching the,
Azra's making no motions one way. She just looks like she's just... Like, if she could look pale, if scales could turn pale, they would. Where the frick did this D4 go? I am absolutely
I will say,
terrified.
Everyone roll a perception check. Azra has disadvantage if you want to, or he doesn't need to roll.
Nah, I'm not
Natural
going. I'm gonna let them.
Stunning.
I'll only do it if they absolutely atrociously fail.
natural 20.
I also got a natural 20.
Okay, so,
Oh, shit.
Grimfoot, you hear guards walking through this way. However, you kind of are able to peek a little bit. This entire room collapsed in this explosion. So that entire way
Which
is cut
entire
off
room?
right now.
Okay, that room. So the door to the left, where we kind of attacked. from.
However, on the other side, you could hear heavy sounds of boots running past, and then you kind of hear them shouting, are there any survivors? Call out, blah, yada, yada, yada.
We need to move.
Guys, sorry, walking.
I guess we're going to the right. We don't have time for that.
I've been working at the VU too long, Ryan. When you said yada yada, my brain just... You've already doing
Yada,
it.
yada, yada, yada,
Thank
yada,
you.
yada, yada, yada.
Oh my god, thank you for doing that, Ryan.
I
Or
guess
is
we're
it-
going to the
isn't it
right.
Body
because-
yada? It's actually body
Yeah, it's
yada.
body yada, but you're fine.
That was the anti-Twitch. That was the
Yes,
TS.
exactly.
Can I peek through the door to the room, to the newly built one?
Where did this
Do you want
D4 go?
Do you want to?
Yes.
I will say, you both see Grimfoot walking up to this door and looking like he wants to peek inside.
Just...
However, no one's gonna stop you.
No.
Roll me a
Condor?
perception check.
Condor's the one that was heading to the right.
Roll me a perception check. And the stealth check.
I heard some stealth check.
No. No.
Brother was
Are you stopping?
So, since you were zoning and now I realized I was talking to a set of eyes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I understand it's late. I'm about to end session anyways.
I
just wanna see what you guys are doing here, and give you a little bit more. Are you stopping him from opening the music? No, you're not.
Nope.
You know?
He's walking.
All right. 21 perception. Stealth. 23. We're fucked next session, guys. All
So
our good rolls are happening now.
kind of put your ear up very closely to the door. You're listening. You're waiting for a little bit. There's no immediate noise. However, you do hear breathing on the other side of the door.
Is it heavier or?
It sounds like a large individual.
Like, it's obviously not Azra's sibling. I do not think I'd hear them through a
No.
door.
It is. It sounds bigger than an Ifrit. And that's about all I can really give you. Unless you open the door.
I'm not opening the door. If
How
I
are
can hear something like that breathing on the other side of this door, I do not want to open it.
I'll say it sounds humanoid. It doesn't sound like a dragon breathing, but yeah.
No,
I'll just tell you.
I'm going back with Condor. I'm actually crawling into my cauldron and I'm just gonna float behind him in my cauldron.
Gosh damn it!
Because I can't believe I forgot I have a cauldron of flying. But we're gonna go to the right, which was our original plan to begin with. We're sticking to the plan this time, guys. This time for sure.
You're sticking to the plan. I can't find a caltrop that's gonna absolutely obliterate my foot when I step on it.
Most of you have access to this, so I can use that as your visual piece right now. You all can move it. I think.
I can. I know Tiff can because she
The only one
turns
who might
into it
not
the
is
most.
Hundor, but
That's because we don't normally turn him into something like that.
Yeah.
We turn him into a turtle.
A turtle.
Turtle.
Why don't we have a turtle?
however, Azra, are you still standing still, or did you go anywhere towards noise you were hearing?
Andor, you might
Well,
have
I
to
guess
carry
I think it's more following Hundor, because Hundor went that way.
I think
Yeah,
she's in
Hundor
a
was going the
daze.
direction
Until
she
somebody,
was.
like, pushes her
Okay.
out of the daze, I think she's just locked in a daze right now.
It'll be a little slower, but do you want to just like ride in the cauldron and I can walk?
She doesn't acknowledge you.
Andor,
I think
I
she's
can't
stuck.
carry her.
She's
Dar will
stuck.
turn around, walk over, and pick her up.
The moment of him touching her, she kind of like jumps and just stares at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'd ask if you're okay, but even a blind man can see that something's wrong.
Don't underestimate blind men.
I'm sorry for whatever you're going through, but we're here for you.
It wouldn't be surprising for her to get into daze in a place like this.
Exactly.
That's
Are
why we're
you-
here.
Are you good to walk, Azra?
She just starts walking. She doesn't talk to you.
And Dar sighs and starts to walk.
Moving of her own volition.
As you enter this room, you can kind of tell this is the room where you definitely lost where it was coming from. You can't tell if it's coming further from whatever that room is, which you know as the Hall of Mirrors, or deeper that way. But it's right here. Well, it really kind of is way too hard to tell.
mean, I've got an idea, but I don't know if we have enough time. But I'm just saying, as a literal blood relative of this person, you might have an easy time trying to scry on them. And at least knowing their surroundings would give us an idea. It's a powerful spell. It's a 4th level spell slot, and it takes 10 minutes. I don't know why we have tried to scry beforehand. I don't know how that slipped my mind this entire time.
I'm sorry, Azra's not being useful. That's beyond her right now.
So, Azra doesn't seem to be responding to it.
She's out of it. We've been over this.
Do we think we have 10 minutes? I'm going.
Sadly, no.
I'm just saying. This is a chance to speed up the acquiring of a sibling. Is 10 minutes going to cut down on the time we're actually in there?
But let's just assume that, thinking back to the map, way 7 has been blocked. There's still the barracks area that can come through just right in front of us. They're gonna check both sides to make sure that everyone's fine.
I have a feeling they're already getting through that destroyed area.
Why would they when they can just go around it?
Hunter, do you know what we're fighting?
You asked me that.
Getting
every
through
time
something like that will take less time than if we went through something like that.
I don't think we have time, but it's up to you.
Thing is, it doesn't work that well if I cast the spell. Because I have only seen images of this person.
It's Azra Monster if she wants to deal with it or not.
Except Azra seems like she's not even mentally available.
Grimpo, move.
Azra, get in the cauldron. I have an idea. Grimfoot's gonna hop out of the cauldron.
Okay,
I guess she'll begrudgingly get in it? She doesn't really understand why
I'm
you
gonna
want her.
I'm gonna tie a rope. I'm just gonna use my rope of climbing to tie one end to the cauldron and one end to Hundor. Azra, I need you to be willing.
Azra, I need you to be willing.
I need you to be willing.
I guess I'm gonna go with the fact that she's willing, just mainly because she's not 100% with everything going on.
Yeah, she's just kind of willing to whatever could get her out of this situation kind of thing, I imagine.
Azra, I'm going to give you an item, and I suggest that you use it to scry on your sibling. And I'm going to cast suggestion on Azra.
I'm pretty sure I have a scrying orb. I don't know why he's handing me this one.
I'm gonna hand her my Doom Bloom.
But I guess I'm scrying.
Oh my god, the Doom Bloom.
That
I gotta
thing I've
reread
had
this.
for like over
I gotta
a
reread
year.
what that does, because I know it does something else too. Where is that even?
Wait, you have an Orbis Scrying? Do you have an Orbis Scrying? I thought you.
I do.
That's all I
Let's
gave
connect
her
to
one.
the ley line.
If
I think it's like maybe I'm wrong.
Because if she has an Orbis Scrying, I'd have her use that and not this.
No,
because
yeah,
this
she
can
definitely
hurt
has
her.
one.
I have one.
If that's the case, I want her to use that thing. Grimfoot would know she had that. I didn't know she had that. So I'm going to suggest that she uses this Orbis Scrying to scry on her brother. And we're not going to sit still. We're going to pull her along in the cauldron.
I guess that's what
So-
I'm doing.
I want you to roll me a.
Wait, how am I casting scrying though? I can't cast it right now.
You have an orb of scrying.
Yes, but the way you explain is the only way I can cast it at will is if I'm using the thing that's attached to it. Unless I have the spell learned all the time. Because
The orb of scrying lets you just scry. Pretty sure. I don't.
because we moved me to prepared caster, meaning I picked my spells. I didn't take scrying for today.
You can scry with this.
I just didn't know if like I get the ability to cast the spell, it'll still consume a slot. I just don't have to take it as one of my prepared spells.
So, while
I'm assuming
touching it,
it's-
you can cast the scrying spell. DC saves 17 with it.
I just know you said the at-will part was only if I was doing it through the ley line.
Yeah, but you get one free cast.
Okay.
But if you're using that, I think you even have more. I think you have 3 scryings a day with that.
I don't know, you just said it was at-will.
Yeah. Since you're a prepared caster now, we'll talk about it. But you get a free scrying at least. I know that.
Okay.
I think that super powerful orb definitely gives you a free scrying.
I'll just put it in as one a day at will for now, but I guess I'll start scrying.
Okay.
I don't think
Roll
I'm
me-
gonna struggle to know my sibling though, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I have one of their things on me. Because I went
So-
back to the house.
Roll me a persuasion check. Because this would be a willing creature if it knew it was you scrying on it. And since there's some weird magic going on, you know you have some connection to him.
I get
Roll.
advantage.
Uh,
I'm gonna tell you now, I rolled a 3. And it's a 16 with just a 3.
I mean,
A 16
you know
is still
what
pretty
could
good.
happen? Do you know what could happen? No one's used the DM's inspiration yet. One of your party members could give it to you.
I was the first one here. Can I give
Yep.
it to her?
Yeah, of course you can.
Ryan's
All about
like,
giving advantages.
so it's a D12.
Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice my
I
my
found the
thing for being the first
caltrop
person.
just now. It's going back in its cubby
She's
hole.
alive.
I don't think you understand. Out of all my dice, this is my sharpest D4. It's D12. I haven't pulled the D12 out since there.
Honestly, I always forget about it because when I'm not usually the first one here.
I
when
rolled
do.
a 4 on a D12 for a total of 20.
Okay.
20 is good though. 20 is good.
So,
Okay, if it weren't for the fact I had expertise, I'd be fricked right now, and we can
Oh,
all
yeah.
admit that.
Yeah.
you kind of are looking at the orb for a second. And you're a little wondered and confused and boggled as to why all you see is his face. And you just see his face. See him. And then he kind of like turns his head for a second. You realize you're staring at a reflection.
Oh, lovely.
However, I don't know how long you're staying in the scrying, but if you are not staying in it for longer than 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure you can spell early. However, Actually, no, it'd be 20
Can I
minutes,
read
so...
the room
It's 10
around?
minutes to cast, and then it's
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Also, can I just get all you to roll my stealth check? Just
Yeah.
while you're trying to hide from guards in this place that's not trying to focus on you right now, really?
17. Does Azra have advantage because she's in a cauldron?
21.
No.
I have 24.
I mean, the
No,
cauldron's
26.
almost completely
26.
obscuring it.
26.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
rolled
you're
18.
fine. Any guards that run past, they just barrel right past you, and they don't even see you all as you're kind of tucked away in a little cubby area. But yeah, you see mirrors, a lot of mirrors, and you can tell he is in somewhat of a jail cell of mirrors. Very weird to look at. But you see them, they're alive.
Ryan, am I able to see, like, the surroundings of the room he's in through the mirror? Or is it just, like, him
It's
looking?
just him. It's just
just a
him, and
lot.
you can tell that there's like a bed, but even the bed itself is made out of mirrors, and it's very
I wonder
disorienting.
what room he's in.
It just looks like he's stuck in a room made out of mirrors.
No, it means he's
you
stuck
kind of
in a mirror.
If you want to roll me an insight check, I'll give you a mental state.
Alright. I'm not wise. But it's a 17.
You just kind of see him walk over to the mirror bed for a second and like pull behind this sheet that's almost impossible for you to see. And you just see him pull out this tiny little, like, it looks like the tip of a dagger maybe, and you just see him like carving into the bed, and you just see a set of tally marks for how long he's been in the cell. And it's pretty long. But you also know the time frame a little bit. You can tell he's been here for about half a year. No. It was 14 months. I think that was the time I decided it was 14 months.
Okay.
However, it doesn't seem like this state broke. You can still see he's got some kind of fire in his eyes. But I think that's where I'm gonna call unless you have any other questions you want to ask about him. Or the state he's in. He doesn't seem to be in a horrible state or broken mentally, at least from what you can see.
Not that I can think of. Other than I think I've accurately described how distraught Azra is.
Oh yeah, this is probably not the greatest thing for her, but we needed answers.
No, not great at all.
Did I make sure to include the second half that I wanted to, which is, and tell us what you see? Because I intended to, but I don't remember.
Also, roll me a perception check.
Just gonna look for all the details
Oh, I actually
here.
rolled decent for my perception. Better than everything else I've done this session.
You've been rolling bad. Shadow and I have been rolling
18.
good. It's gonna flop.
It's like very hard to tell, but there's like this tiny little bit of like off coloring in the mirror, and it's like so hard to see, but only since you're in this scrying orb can you see. You're guessing he probably can't. There is like this shape on the other side of the mirror that you can see occasionally move and walk back and forth and then disappear back further and come closer. But there's this shape that's just moving on the other side of the mirror. Your guess is probably something guarding him. You don't know what. It's a pretty large shape.
Yeah.
That's about what we'd expect.
Definitely
I'm
could be
glad
worse.
I thought about scrying.
couldn't be more obvious where he was when you said it. I was like, wow, scrying is a really good idea.
Well, between all of our options, there would have been at least some kind of hint regardless of where he was. It's just... Yeah, sure, he could have been in, like, a very plain spot where it's like, you have no clue.
All these rooms are different enough, so you are kind of right. You're more right now that I think about it.
But based on the names and small descriptions we've gotten of at least the rooms we know, we're gonna be able to tell.
Didn't open the door, the newly constructed door. Go back. Great door.
I want to go in the vault still. Guys, there's some cool shit in the vault. Like, blinking tentacle eye.
That's just Linkin Park's band or side spin-off band that never really made it.
The Dreamweave painting of the Eye of God. I don't know if that's in the vault, but it is somewhere in here.
It's in the vault. All of that's there
Arbiter's
is stuff that's
key.
probably in the vault.
A nightmare demon heart. There's a lot of good stuff in that vault.
I hope you all enjoyed session.
But of
a little more
course.
content.
I'm just, if we don't have session next week, I'm gonna be an angry person.
Yeah, have fun with that. With
Yeah,
that
this
little
is
cliffhanger.
I think I set up a good cliffhanger.
Ryan, I
for
will
it.
raise the earth.
He's not hurt. Too bad.
I will raise the earth.
You have stalled and done so much to make this take as long as possible, Tiff. We are ending this.
Will you save him? Find out.
She
next
loves
week.
this session because she gets to fuck with us and make this take as long as possible.
Yeah.
It's revenge for all the times you do it in my campaign.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't know what you mean.
What'd you say,
I've never sat there in my mind screaming, "Just open the door" as a DM.
Open the door.
Never.
Just open the door. It's a kind door. Very unspecific.
The door
and
doesn't bite.
Newly constructed, so it can't be a mimic if it's newly constructed.
Yeah, everyone knows Mimic only take over or only replace old doors. It's all fun and games till you go to listen through the door and then you realize your head's stuck to the door. Fucking mimics.
Also, gosh, I just wonder where Senka could possibly be.
Senka
You,
better
the,
be cleaning that vault out. We're
yeah,
gonna get there,
do
the
the-
door's gonna be open.
The
She's just got a
Ducksworth
sack
dive.
like Santa.
The Ducksworth dive into the money.
Except it's realistic, so it's not actually a liquid, it's a solid surface.
Oh.
Honestly, I could give a shit less about the amount of gold in that vault.
That's on the items.
I don't think any of us could give a shit about how much money he'd have in a vault.
I'm trying to think of what you would want out of that vault. Joey. Hondo would want.
I don't know the items that are in the vault right now.
We only know like 3 or 4. We did learn more about the Eye of God though. Which it worries me more because it's like a Dreamweave painting of it.
Yeah.
So it's like, what can you do with that? The Arbiter's Key? I don't even remember what the Arbiter's Key was, but It was something important enough to write down. And there is so much you can do with a nightmare demon heart.
It'll be easy to get. There's nothing guarding them.
Yeah, nothing. The vault wouldn't be guarded. Just like Azra's sibling wouldn't be guarded.
Mhm.
We're doing this.
No.
You can't stall. I'll put the lid on the cauldron.
Actual kidnap. Well, adult nap, not kidnap.
I think it's just funny, though, because the cauldron is slower with Azra in it, so technically Hundor is slowed down while it's tied to her. I'm anchoring Hundor a little.
Yeah,
But
Hunter's really slowed
It
down.
was a way for us to make sure we could maneuver her while she's scrying.
It works.
And let's be honest, I could abuse that cauldron of flying so much more than I do because I always forget about it.
Oh yeah.
I love you all. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yes, you're sickies. Go seep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need to get
Good night.
better because...
And stop getting Autumn sick.
Never.
Also, if you want to shift the day we hang out because
Yes.
you guys are sick, we can do that.
Yes, I was gonna ask that.
Cool, that means I get to play more of the
Yeah, I
alpha
guess.
of Sulfur.
Oh, wait.
Frick, that's right. He's
shit.
gonna do that. Oh. Ryan,
Actually, I played a
Ryan,
little
I'm
bit.
gonna find us a third for Hunt. We'll go play Hunt.
We can go play Hunt, too. I'm probably not going to play
Okay,
it that
okay.
much.
Guys, look up a game called Content Warning. I swear it's a free game and not weird.
Really, it sounds like
The
a weird
fact that
game.
you're recommending it makes
It's
me
free
not
right now.
believe
I'm
the,
not. I'm not saying that, Joey. I'm just saying it sounds like
It's just
it is.
free right now. It's free for the first day, so you get to keep it forever. Good night, guys.
Oh really? Okay. I mean. it's
Wait.
free,
So I
it's-
get to keep it forever?
Free!
Oh, it literally looks like a It looks like a Lethal Company rip. Is what it looks like to me. But it looks pretty good. Go down to the old world. Film something scary. Upload. That's a. I don't know if I would have made that the name. I do not know if I would have done that.
Alright, we're going to try to get some thick shading on Stream's thighs.
I told you, it just looks like water blob. Show Ryan.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Not just
no, I
that,
saw it.
it just makes her thighs look like they're glowing.
I thought it's pretty good though. Like
Oh, yeah.
Everything else about it is really good for...
a little too light on the legs. Doesn't match the rest.
Well, normal Stream, that's not exposed at all.
This is
New Stream...
new.
New
I don't
and
even